This player had a 2.1 WAR in the 2025 season, yet he still remains a free agent with opening day coming up.
You play ball like a girl!
Man, this is baseball. You gotta stop thinking.
And that player is Lucas Giolito. He was one of the highlights of the Boston Red Sox rotation last season. But why is he still unsigned? He's reported to be healthy. Is it the contract? Is his expectations of being paid too much and other teams are not balking at it? Does he still want to play baseball anymore? Or are teams just generally not interested? When the Boston Red Sox signed Giolito, they were signing somebody that just didn't have an injury history, was a workhorse on the mound, and unfortunately, the very first season that he was in Boston, he missed due to an injury, which was all of the 2024 season. He did come back in the 2025 season, and he was gold. He went 10-4 with a 3.41 ERA, supported by a 2.1 WAR. Aside of having Garrett Crochet as a frontliner, Brian Bayo was pretty solid last season. Lucas Giolito was a surprise out there. And because of him is what helped the Red Sox excel to the position that they were in 2025. And a lot of these factors on why he hasn't signed. Is it contract demands? Are teams scared to sign him? It's a little bit of both. Contract demands, it has been reported, but not confirmed, that he is seeking a contract well north of $10 million. I can only assume that at the start of the offseason, because he declined his team offer, which was roughly, I think, around $21 million, that he was looking for a contract that offered a little bit more and probably a little bit more years. Now that we've gone through spring training and the start of this season is essentially here, price point most likely came down a little bit, and $10 million to me seems reasonable, but teams might be skeptical on it because he's going to be delayed throughout the start of the season. He may have done some conditioning already, but he still needs to go through that team's workout program, feel comfortable, be introduced to games, and so forth. Injury concerns is also the other L factor. As mentioned, he missed the 2024 season. Even though he was somewhat healthy for the 2025 season, he did end up missing the playoffs last year due to an injury. Even though 2025 was a nice comeback season for him, I can understand why teams may be a little skittish about signing him. Is he going to be in your rotation? Can he be effective? He checks marks all the boxes. But again, he's coming back from an injury plague 2024, 2023, and 2022 were kind of ugly seasons for him on the mound. But he did have a good standout 2021 season. But we're talking, that was 5 years ago. What is Giolito looking for? To me, it's not so much the teams. Because if his price point came down to $10 million, teams that really need a starter right now, Atlanta Braves, they could use him for $10 million. It may seem like a lot of money to your normal blue-collar worker, but for the world of baseball for one season, ain't that bad. Not bad at all. For my take, and this is not documented, so this is just my personal opinion, but I feel like Giolito, he could have had a job by now if he probably priced himself where he probably should have been. I really think he came out strong, or his agent came out strong at the beginning of the offseason. There were some demands, high pricing, teams weren't budging at it, and now he's stuck in that limbo where he may get signed at some point within the next couple of months. But I also brought up one thing too. Does he even want to play baseball anymore? Well, I can't think or talk for the guy, but, he has made his money. At $65 million lifetime in the MLB, he's definitely made his money. And depending on how he spends it, probably enough money for his kids and so forth in the future. But it boils down to, does he want to continue baseball or not? Or is this all with he might have priced himself too high? Or are teams just looking at him with a red big flag and saying, nope, we can't do that? I wouldn't suspect the third would be the scenario, because teams, they need pitching. And given how he was last year, just proves he could be a solid piece, even if it's a number 5 slot in your rotation. Padres could use it. Atlanta Braves could use it. And as well as possibly another few teams. He could be just waiting out the market to see if someone's desperate enough to give him the money that he wants. Well, until he signs, we shall see. Until then, this is Ghost with Baseball. And let me know in the comments why you think Giolito has not signed as of yet.